Yeah, and then when it gets onto your Facebook, then
Yeah, I tag you, both of you already.
wonderful.
We are already streaming on live, I see. Okay. So let's get some people on. So
Awesome, we are live.
great. Great. Well, live from all over the world. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good evening in Australia and good morning in Russia, Moscow. Great to
Thank you,
have you
Alan.
here, ladies. For me, I'm Ellen. For the people that don't know me yet, right here from the Netherlands, the office in the middle of the country. If you don't know where the Netherlands is, it's in Europe. If you ever want to visit and see our tulips, please be welcome. It's a very beautiful time to visit in April, May, for then all the flowers are out and it's beautiful. I would say it's beautiful. We are close to Amsterdam, maybe. I think everybody heard about Amsterdam. It's a beautiful city, and next to Amsterdam, there's the biggest flower garden of Europe, and we call this Keukenhof. If you've never been there, please pay a visit when you're here. Because it's my hometown, actually. That's where I was born, and it's a beautiful area to visit, especially in the April and May period. Well, I have two lovely guests and also very successful business ladies here with me, so I'm very excited. Also a little bit nervous. No, it's a good, tension to get a good 40 minutes and get the right information from these ladies, so we have a clear understanding what's all gonna happen in the next days. We're not gonna talk about weeks anymore, I think, ladies, right?
Exactly.
So today our topic is the launch of the sales of the World Crew. And what does this mean to all of us, but especially to these ladies also, because these ladies were involved in the crypto unit program. It started in March 2019. I was not there. I didn't know anything about crypto, so I learned so much in the last years. But we have a crypto specialist here. That's Rita Ashin from all the way from Australia. Rita, thank you for being here. I'm so happy to work with you in the Ambassador Council, and I see a lot of leadership in you. Also a lot of knowledge, so I always am
Thank
so
you.
happy to
It's
listen.
great to be here.
That's great. I'm also very happy always to listen to your webinars, especially the last one about the blockchain. You are a grandma, and
Yes,
I'm so
yes, I
happy to
am.
know that you have four grandchildren, right, Rita?
I do. I have three here in Brisbane and one in New Zealand. And just this week, I changed my profile on Facebook to the first thing is Nan.
Oh,
So they're just, it used to be mother, but now it's like move the kids over. It's the grandchildren. It's time for them. They're the legacy.
that's so beautiful. And I hear that your youngest is only 2.5 months.
Yes, she's beautiful. Ivana is her name. She's just a wonderful addition. We're blessed to have her. Children, children are a blessing.
Wonderful. What I think is very beautiful also that here you are all the way from the other side of the world for me. It's evening at your in your area. Here it's morning, and we feel connected, like you're so close, but it's far
Yes.
away when we want to really see each other live. And I'm really looking forward for everybody who's watching in Australia that I can visit you all and that I can meet you live in the offices, but also, visit to have some special times and socialize and share our experience in life and also within the business, how we can build together in the whole world. So thank you. Rita, you are in the Ambassador Council and a president in the company. You have so much experience. When did you start out with the within the company? How did you get involved?
Oh, just by chance meeting somebody in a webinar for something completely different. It was a business tool, and we just got to chatting, and then from there she introduced me to the company. I was involved in something completely different back then. I was a cryptocurrency trader back then, and making quite good money, but when I got introduced to this, it was, I immediately grasped the concept and the vision of the CEO, Andre Haratov, and there was nothing I could do. I had to run with this, and yeah, it's just so exciting. I've never looked back. Maybe nearly 3.5 years ago.
Well, that's so interesting. I will come back to you, Mila, within a minute, because this Rita got my attention. Because in what year did you start out with the company?
It was about August 2017.
Whoa! And when did you start out in paying attention to the crypto and blockchain industry?
Probably just 2 years before that.
Okay. Well, you were an early adapter. You were early, yeah, because I didn't pay attention at all, and I think it's a great technology what I see right now, and
Right.
and maybe before we go to Mila, I know that the World Crew will be introduced on the blockchain. It's very popular, that technology, but what other industries are using it, Rita?
Okay, so, well, not just in this kind of what we call the fintech space, but there's other industries that are also using it. The medical industry can use it. You imagine people that get, transplants and that, all of that information is people's medical information in a blockchain, which is essentially, it's a database. So as soon as, something happens and someone needs this, transplant, the information is right there. So we've got banking that use it. We've got people that run supply chains can use it, from anything from computers to apples. You want to know everywhere along the supply chain where your stock is. One of them, so lots of industries will use it, but one of the ones that I'm excited about is using it in the voting, using it for voting. Imagine people get to vote, have an app on their phone every time you get to vote, and you can just vote on your phone, and the blockchain is all transparent. You can see the voting happening right in front of your eyes. There's no room for error. So it's things like that. It's because it's transparent, and it's quite secure. I'm not saying that blockchain is not hackable, because everything is, but it is a step up from the system that we are currently using. So very exciting. Every industry will be using blockchain.
Yeah, because what I understand, how I got understand the blockchain, when I was introduced in July 2019, I really started blank with no information. Somebody was telling me about BTC, and I was looking at that person. What are you talking about? And then he said Bitcoin. I said, oh, Bitcoin. So
Right.
That was my starting point. And for you, it was way different, of course. But what I understand is like the blockchain is like, different computers connecting to each other, and they are making registrations of one transaction before it goes through. Is this right? Is this the right explanation so that I understand also?
Well, it's you imagine the filing cabinet that we had. We used to put all our files in the cabinet, right? And for extra security, you'd use a key and you'd lock that filing cabinet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, blockchain is a step up from that cabinet. So we, instead of no longer have the files there, we have them, we have them in the World Wide Web. It's in its own, digital database, and it's secure because it locks information into little blocks. So if hackers were to try to get certain information, it's locked in one block and then locked in another block and locked in another block. So they would have to try to hack into multiple blocks to get lots of different information, instead of just hacking into a system and wow, they're in and they've got access to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
So
one.
that's the great thing about blockchain. Quite secure.
Okay, thank you. I'm so happy that you're here, because I will learn today about what you're telling me, because some stuff, of course, are already heard, but right now I'm also learning how you explain it, and that really helps me out with explaining to other people. Well, Mila, actually, you are the reason that I'm sitting here in this office. And I will explain you why. Mila right now is in Moscow. She, by that time, was in London. And for me, I was looking to some extra income. I was looking to create different streams of income. And a person was talking to me about passive income. And I said, well, don't come to me about passive income, because passive is doing nothing is earning nothing. So don't tell me any fairy tales. I've done that. I've been there. I'm just looking for extra sources of income. I like the residual. I like, you know, working with other people and get a percentage on their success because we work together, but I don't really believe in passive income. I was really straightforward in this. And then that person told me that, you know, passive income is when you have money working for you. So I was mixed up, but I was curious. And then I said, okay, what is the leader in the company? Because I really would love to talk to a very successful person with the most experience and also applied this knowledge. And then I received the phone number of Mila, and I called you, Mila. Remember? This was in July 2019, yes. And you were so patient with me by answering all my questions. So Mila, I'm so thankful that you are here. By that time, you were about to move to India to set up India, Asia over there. I was amazed to see you in Delhi and in Goa last year in October. You are that business lady, very young. She is only in her early 30s, and she is really rocking it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm very thankful to work with you together. You are a president in the company. You have a very big structure. I was amazed with the number of people, and also all over the world. Next to that, you are in the strategic council. That is really the highest council that we have in the company, and you have a lot of knowledge. And of course, because of so many things that are happening within the company, within starting the World Crew, I'm so happy that you're here in the hot seat so we can have some explanations. What is going to happen in the coming days? So Mila, thank you for being here. And I would love to hear, okay, Mila, when did you start out with this company? For just a short while, because some people are here that don't know you. What is your background, and how did you get introduced? Were you enthusiastic right away like me? Because I wasn't, but you got me the right information, and this was what I was looking for. So Mila, I give you the floor.
Thanks a lot, Ellen. It's amazing to be here in the hot seat. I love this opportunity to interact with all of you guys. I can see we have lots of people now connected with us on the Facebook. It's great, you know, and we have really amazing community. So thanks a lot for Ellen for organizing this hot seat. So my story goes like, I guess, very general, and I'm sure lots of people can relate. I've been traveling since I was very young and looking for better lifestyle. I leave my hometown when I was early 20 and decided to go to the country, UK, England, with no language. And it was a bit of a tough decision, but it took me, I guess, to the level where I realized that it's all in my hand. And if I really want to be successful, it's only up to me. It is never up to my family members. It is never up to, you know, the government or political, economical situation. These all are more like excuses. If I really want to be successful, it's only up to myself how I'm gonna find and create this path of success for myself and for other people. So that's why since early ages, I was quite stubborn, I would say. And it took me to the way where if I have a certain aim to put in my life, I would really put lots of resources and I would really try to get where I wanted to be. And with this company, it started with Academy of Private Investor, where I was invited to their course about building a business, but it was more about investment education and finance. And what I realized that without the knowledge, it doesn't matter like how much money you earn. In fact, it's more about how much money you save and multiply. So for me, it was really great transition between being an employee to become a person who can organize the business and even become co-owner of other companies. And been living in UK, I have realized in that time that, you know, if I wanted to be part of the some of the great investment offers, I simply cannot do, because I'm not sophisticated investor, or simply I don't have enough, you know, money to start investing among, you know, big players in the market. But with Academy of Private Investor, what I like is opportunity to first acquire education, and then you also receiving a bonus. And this bonus provides you with the opportunity to become co-owner of the portfolio. And come on, this portfolio has such a great companies, which, you know, even big investors today could not invest, even if they have, you know, lots of money. It's again, these are companies which has been created as some of them as the startups. And what I like the most, the first time in the history, I find out the company who can teach you something, but can also show you exactly how your theory can become practice. If you're talking about how to create diversification, this is example of diversified portfolio. If you teach about how to use, you know, how to have additional income streams through your dividends or additional profit from the portfolio, this is how it is in life. So whatever we've been told in academy, we seen the proof in through their global portfolio, and that's something really makes me even more excited about this. And you know, if before people receive this as the bonus, within next few days, actually it will be coming as the major instrument, which will open the door for the world. And people, doesn't matter where they're from and how much money they have. It could be from super sophisticated investor, or it could be for the person who have, I don't know, $50 only. This opportunity will be open for everybody. And we know the date when this will happen. We know the plan and execution of this plan. And that's why it's so important to have this interaction today, guys, with all of you, so you also understand what we have achieved as the company.
Well, this is really amazing. And I remember, I'm so agreeing with you, because we were talking in our first conversation. You asked me a really important question. It always stuck to my mind. And you were asking me, Ellen, on all the money that you earned in the last years, and you were not mentioning the number of years, because we have a little bit of age difference. I have a little bit more life experience within the years. But and then you were asking me, Ellen, how much of that money is now working for you? And you were just sharing with us, it's not about how much money you earn, but it's how much money you save and multiply. And this is the knowledge that the company shares. And yes, I received something like a CRU bonus, and I was like, what's this? I didn't know. I was choosing education to invest in myself, so I could be more in control in my financial life, because I understand, I realized that I really needed to change. If I change this, I also would change my financial situation and my financial freedom. And right now we're going to talk about the little secrets that we have internal, but also would share a little bit to more people, because I know, Rita, a lot of people are now watching also that don't know a lot about this company. And there was one day that we heard about this project and about this company, and it's exciting because we are almost to start out with stage 1 of the World Crew. And the date is going to be, who's going to share the date with us? Rita, would you like to share the date?
I want Mila to share the date. Go ahead,
Mila. If you would love to share with us, like step by step, because a lot of things are happening and we would like to make the right decisions. We have a lot of choices. So the company gives us a lot of choices. And with knowledge that we gained with this company, we can make the right decisions for our life. Because we were all challenged to make our own financial plan. And what I love about this, it's not only numbers, but you start out with your financial plan. You start out with, okay, what would you like to experience in this life? And then put some money to it. I mean, you need to have some money, get some money energy into your life. And, you know, with this company and this project and this token, it's called an STO. And I think Rita will explain a little bit later, or Mila, but what is going to happen in the next days, Mila? Because we would love to make for everybody, for the people that are hearing this for the first time, what is still possible in the project with the CRU bonus, what is going to happen after that certain date that the sales are starting of the World Crew, and how can we still internally have some advantages with the World Crew? So please do
Drum roll.
give us the information, okay? You did it. Okay, everybody get some pen and paper. So this is really important information for all of us, so we understand right, and you can all make the right decision for your life.
Sure. Well, yesterday it's been announced in our back office and news for our whole community that on 10th of February this year, company UGPay Group AG, which is a Swiss-based company, will be able to offer anybody and everybody to become a co-owner and buy STO token WCRU. So the date is set. I already put in my calendar, 10th of February is the day. So guys, what will happen in the next week? As you know, and this is already we have been covered, so far there are some people internally who've been, you know, I don't want to say lucky, but those who've been introduced to Academy of Private Investor, they had opportunity to receive some of the bonuses. And these bonuses, we will stop giving them on 7th of February. So therefore, if you still have people who would be interested to get both opportunities, education and bonuses, make sure that you are giving them this opportunity before 7th of February. 6th February at 23:59 p.m. Moscow time, we will officially take off the bonuses from EIP of Academy of Private Investor. Then we're given 3 days just to settle and get some updates in our back office. And from the 10th of February this year, in a few days, we will have now 3 unique companies in our back office. We will have Academy of Private Investor, which will be only selling financial and investment education online courses with no extra bonuses given, at least at the moment. Second company, it's our UGPay Group AG, a Swiss-based company who has the rights and been approved from Security Exchange Commission of the United States to start launch publicly WCRU security token. And its first day of sale will be 10th of February in the back office linked to UGPay Group. And we have third company, which is, well, our favorite, and I can definitely tell this for Rita and Ellen on behalf. It's EVORICH, which already operational company, and EVORICH is their multi-level crowd investing company, a company responsible for market and promote other products or services we have in our ecosystem. And also in EVORICH company back office, you will be able also buy some packages, some education, but this education will be, unlike Academy Finance and Investment, EVORICH education will be more about building the business. And this will be suitable for those of you who are wanted to create a multiple income stream by being entrepreneur, by being the person who is into sales and marketing, entrepreneurship, who wanted to help other people to earn money here and now. Then welcome to the business side, where we can teach you and guide you how to become MLCI entrepreneur. So therefore, 10th of February, it's very important day for all of us, for all our community, because after these days, these 3 companies will work completely independently as the independent company, but most important, people now would have more choice what to do. They can, some of them probably will choose more education, some of them probably will go towards buying tokens straight away because they are keen into, you know, the blockchain. They wanted to know what is going on with their crypto world, and for them maybe this will be their passion. And some people will be definitely join our business entity, where we teach them how to promote, how to create, and how to become entrepreneur and earn money here and now. So this is what will happen in few days time, guys.
Wow. So much that's happening, because we have some, how do you say this? I know that with the crew bonus, I know some people have installments, Mila, and they're not paid before the 7th of February, but they are already existing installments. So what's going to happen with this? Because I have some questions regarding this. Maybe you or Rita can explain. I don't know who would love to do this. For I understand there's a possibility to keep on paying and receiving the crew bonus, right? But it's only with existing
Yes.
installments.
Rita,
right?
would you like?
Would you
Well,
like?
right now you can't purchase an installment, so that opportunity is already passed. And so normally when you take out an installment, it's put aside for you, and as you pay it, you get your certain, you know, accruals for that particular payment. So they probably already put away, so they will get them as they pay for the installment.
Okay.
Correct. And people who are, let's call them inviters, so they also will receive, according to the marketing plan, they CRU points as the bonus. So if let's say I have somebody in my organization who is still paying an installment and they receive bonuses, I also will receive the bonuses from each of their sale. So this will continues as it is until the people paid off installments. Of course, I guess if a person would have opportunity to pay installments earlier, I definitely advise to do this, because with their WCRU projects being sooner put on a blockchain and exchange, there are certain advantages of people getting earlier. And if they come in earlier, they will receive, like from the staking, for example, they will receive more than those people who will join a year after. So that's why if you have installment and it's not yet been paid off, but you have opportunity, then go ahead and close the installments so you can earlier you can earlier start staking, can earlier receive the passive bonuses on your assets. This is something I would really advise.
This is really wonderful, because for all of us, it's such a nice surprise that even the crew, the crew points are also being received. What you're just telling me about the installments for the full year, everybody that's paying the installments, you know, not only will you will receive also the crew points from the bonus plan. Next to that, it's quite important that we see that this is a STO, and it's nice, you know, to listen to an STO. It's something like a crypto. I sometimes I explain it's like stocks on the blockchain, and then people understand because they understand both. But maybe Rita, you really have to help me out, because what is the difference? I know that Bitcoin is really hot right now. Ethereum is getting there. You have something like Litecoin. You were explaining to me. Well, what's the difference between those cryptocurrencies and the like an STO, and especially with the World Crew? Because what I understand now from Mila is that there are several income streams with the World Crew. So please, there are 3 or 4. Could you share?
Yeah, no, sure. Actually, your explanation, stocks on the blockchain, that's actually really brilliant. You know, I like that. I might even use that. I'll steal that one, Alan. I love that. It is. It's like digitalized stocks. So exactly what you're saying. I love that explanation. It's short, it's snappy. People will understand it. When it comes to a security token versus other cryptocurrencies out there on the market, Bitcoin is popular right now. It is a cryptocurrency. It came into existence as a reward for people that were working on the blockchain. So that was a reward for them to continue to work on the blockchain and keep it safe. So ping, a cryptocurrency came into existence, and they started collecting those. And when you look at Bitcoin, the thing about Bitcoin is there's nothing behind it. It's as an asset, right? So people will purchase this Bitcoin or Litecoin, Ethereum. They'll purchase it, and if they want to make money from it, they have to relinquish it. They have to sell it. It's unlike some of the stocks and companies where you can get dividends. With these particular cryptocurrencies, there are no dividends to share. There is no profit sharing from them. You buy in, hopefully you buy in at a lower price, and whenever you exit the market, when you want to get your return, you can only get that by selling. What I like about a security token is there's actually assets behind a security token. And so that's exactly what WCRU is. There are assets in the global portfolio that represent this token. And so this all came about, the first STO actually came about around about the end of 2017, 2018, and they came about from all the scams that were happening in 2016 and 2017, because people were interested in investing in cryptocurrency, but there were websites popping up all over the place promising you this crypto for that, or another crypto for something else, for another project. People would invest their hard-earned money, they would break all the rules, and they'd invest well over what they should have. And they were really upset when these particular businesses closed up shop. Some were legitimate, but many, I'd say about 95% of those on offer a few years ago were not legitimate. They were actual people that had set up to scam others in the community. So the security.
Rita, what was that? Mostly a let's say a pre-launch STO.
Exactly. Well, we called them, they were called ICOs back then, right? Initial coin offerings. So the first time a community gets a chance to buy a coin before it actually goes to the market. So the STO was actually born from that kind of scam, environment. They wanted to say, hey, we are a legitimate company, because during that time there were many legitimate companies, right? And so they wanted companies to say, hey, we're legitimate. How can we make you trust us? So that's where the security token was born, right? So the first company started to bring that out so they could differentiate themselves from an ICO. So now we have an STO. So this is where people, sign documents and say, yes, they've been checked over by a government authority. So now people will have, when they're looking at investing in some kind of crypto, they'll look at an STO as, this is something that someone else has already verified. They've already kind of checked it out. They've done part due diligence on it. So I see the future that people will be looking more toward security tokens, because they know that it's already been looked over. So now it's a matter of opening up your computer and finding all the security tokens on offer, right? The hard work's been done, and that's just choosing your favorite one, right? So
nice.
I'm glad with our one. We've got, our global portfolio has got everything you ever dreamed about, right? All of the industries are in that global portfolio.
But what I understand, Rita, is that what I always explain to people is that, if you're thinking about, like having stocks, it's mostly from one company, maybe some different companies, but it's small. And what I was so surprised about is that we are now talking about a portfolio. And I'm following, of course, that portfolio for the last 1.5 years. Could you a little bit more give us some more insights about the portfolio that's behind this World Crew, this STO, what this makes so special? And actually, we're the first company, this is the first company that's ever introduced such a STO, such a big size, huge.
Right. So Mila, come and help me on this because you've got a lot of experience with the portfolio. I know we've got a lot of industries, like we've got real estate in there. Of course, we've got stocks and cryptocurrencies. What else have we got in there, Mila? We've got
Yeah, well, our portfolio of WCRU is really massive, and even though this company only starts officially its sales, but it already has some assets. And I think it's very important for those who will join the business or join their opportunity now. They need to understand that even though there is a startup, but it's already established processes and established activities within the UGPay group itself as well. So that's why portfolio is very diversifying. We have different types of assets, as Rita already said. There are some real estates, we have basalt technology, we have some gold mining companies, stock shares, crypto. There are more than 20 plus different instruments. And idea is to create a complete, diversified and global portfolio, which will not be linked to any specific country or economy. Because what has happened, if you buy like any company, let's say stocks on NASDAQ or any other exchange, when you buy a stock of one specific company, so it really depends on the company jurisdiction. It's really depends how well the company does, and you invest in one single company shares. But with a portfolio, you are not investing into one single instrument, but you rather invest in so many assets and instruments and companies. So even if half of the portfolio, some of the portfolio parts will go into the minus, or some company will be like failed, there are still other companies and other assets, other opportunities in the portfolio, which will be getting and gaining more and more. And this called, in professional term, it's called hedging, where you take in one instrument and you hedge towards another instrument. And this is what I really would like our community to understand. And that's why, guys, you need to start with Academy of Private Investor to educate yourself about portfolio diversification, hedging, and risks. Because sometimes what I realized that when people are hearing some, not a good news about one of their startups, they will be taking like, they will start panicking, saying like, oh my gosh, how this happened. This is normal and this is okay to happen. This is like investment world. If out of 10 investment startups where a company invests, if at least 2 will produce income, this is good results, guys. This is amazing results, and this will cover all other losses, and it's fine. This is how it should be. Like there is, if you look at their how Warren Buffett invests and other professional investors, they're not winning on every single deal they make, but they win in a long term, then winning an overall strategy. And this is something company UGPay does as well. They're looking at the strategy, and this is the winning strategy based not on one success, but in general success of entire portfolio. That's why I really recommend, if you are not sophisticated investor, if you're new to the investment, before you actually buy the token, go to Academy of Private Investor, get yourself your courses, educate yourself a little bit, so you understand and you're not panicking, you're not taking wrong movements, you understand how investment works. And then from 10, you're more than welcome to go to UGPay company, and they will be able to offer you to buy STO token. So this is something I think people should understand before they making these choices to invest directly.
Yeah, it's wonderful that we make the combination. I see it with the company, and because you're also it's experience based, what you're sharing, because you had a starting point also. And I think what I understand and realize is that the biggest secret in this world is about money, and it's like a big challenge in our life. And 90% of the people are thinking about how to earn their way to pay their bills every month. And it's like challenging all over. A lot of industries are closing down right now. Here in the Netherlands, we are closing down again for a longer time. All restaurants, all shops, everything is closed. Hairdressers, everything. It's and a lot of people are you know, they're good entrepreneurs, they're good people. A lot of people are losing their earnings. It's going down. People are more fearful, and also before we already had a challenge. Before I had the challenge, for example, for retirement, I was like, how I'm an entrepreneur since I was 26, 25, 26. And you always think, you know, you will save for later. It will, you know, everything will be all right, and you earn, and then you lose some. But because we do not learn about how to multiply your money, how to protect your money, how to really pay yourself first every month instead of paying everybody else. And that's what I understood. I got the understanding when I was 49. I think it's a little bit late, but still it's okay, you know. And I was like, a lot of people, like the governments, are thinking that we need to work for 40 years to get a retirement done. And I was okay, I'm not going to work for 40 years. I'm not even going to work for 15 years to get this done, because I was, you know, really longing for some financial freedom. And whatever level this is for you, it's for everybody possible. But what I understand and realize, I really needed some more knowledge, insights, experience, and also looking with what people am I having around me, because that's also influencing the decisions that I make in my life. And well, this is also for people like Mila was sharing. It's like education, it's like investing, and it's like doing business, earn here and now. Well, I was involved for 16 years in network marketing, and I was not going to do any multi-level anymore. But there's a lot of difference between a combination of multi-level and crowd investing. It's like, you know, you earn with the best of that network marketing industry. And that's quite exciting, because here you become a co-owner of all those companies. And in the real world in network marketing, you're not a co-owner. You are a distributor, or whatever you call it, and you get paid on the volume from you and your group and on the successes. But if that company stops with the products, where is your volume, and where are your earnings, and where's your financial security for the earnings in the future? Well, after 16 years with that company, actually 2 years later, that company decided to stop. So I'm very happy that I changed. But I'm also very happy that I got to know the MLCI business platform. It's like a formula. It's new. It's a combination. You work for money. You can work with a team. It's going to be international business. I think everybody knows online business is the greatest. And then next to that, you have the crowd investing. It's like having your money working for you. And this is the biggest secret. Whatever you do right now, if you love your work, if you love your earning, that's fine. If you don't know anything, if you don't have that much money to work for you, then start investing in yourself, because that's what I did. And it really changed the way I look to my future. And I think also for these ladies, it really, a lot is changing. For the coming days until the 6th, we still have the opportunity to offer to people to receive that education with the CRU bonus. Next to that, it's very important also to know that there is a private investors club, the VIP club, that you already can become a member from a little amount per month. Can I share, Mila, the amount? It's only 10 units, so that's $10. I think you can get that nowhere. It's very important if you want to get earnings from the crew bonus plan with the EIPs, with the educational packages, that you also are a VIP member, so you all know. Otherwise, you don't get you don't receive the earnings. And next to that, it's already possible in the UG Pay tab to already buy the World Crew. And there is another possibility to have a annual membership of the Elite Club. Rita, what's the Elite Club? Are you already a member, and why?
I'm going to be a member very soon as I get all my GUP sorted. So I'm excited about that. So the Elite Club will be able to give you, moving forward after the launch on the 10th, with World Crew, it'll be able to give people that come into our community a chance to get some extra bonuses, or should I say extra discounts, so they can increase the amount of security tokens in the packages, in the package that are on offer, or perhaps they want to put an amount of whatever they decide to invest in, and they can get a little bit more for being part of an elite club member. They'll also get any offers that come up. You know, we always have new offerings, new projects that come up. They'll also get access to those as well, and any other kind of promotions. And that our company's always got promotions every single month, never miss. So I'm sure UGPay will be offering the same promotions to their community as well. So lots of, you know, it's being part of a club, any kind of club. Think about any kind of club. Once you're part of that club, that you always get all the goodies, right? So it's the same thing with A-League Club. You don't want to miss out, you know. I never want to miss out. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's wonderful, because what I understand is that the right now we all have the opportunity to become a member of the Elite Club for only $100.
Right.
This is gonna change within a few weeks. Or
Next
just
stage. It will be changing for next stage of the development.
Next stage, yeah. After 2 stages, it will be 1,000, and then from stage 5, it will be 10,000. And that's the normal price. So that's the regular price, but we do have the opportunity to become a member. So if you're not a member, I'm already a member right away. So please do become a member if you would like to grow your capital and grow your financial freedom into the World Crew. Then you can have more advantages. Next to that, there's also a possibility to already buy the World Crew in the UGPay with the Elite Club. And what I understand, it's quite interesting to do so, because the World Crew has 4 different passive earning streams. I would love to give you the floor in a minute, Mila. And next to that, there's also something like an unlocking period. It's all 1 year frozen. But when you buy right now the World Crew, the unlocking period will be 4 years. And after 35 billion World Crew are sold, is this right, what I'm sharing, ladies? If not, please tell me. So the first 35 billion World Crew will be having an unlocking period maximum of 4 years. And after that, the next 45 billion will be having an unlocking period of 10 years. The next question what I have then is, why would you like to sell it? Because that's the only reason what you want to do when you have more passive income streams. And one thing I learned from the education, then when you want to become financially free, or you want to have a better quality of life, it's important to have a financial plan that you pay this from your passive income stream and not from your capital. So that's also the very difference from Bitcoin or every other crypto. You need to sell it. You need to get rid of your capital to enjoy it. And here you can grow, keep on growing your capital, so your passive income will grow. And this way you will become financially free. And this is the goal, what you can have choosing a capital with passive income. So Mila, share with us, because it's not only one passive income stream, there are more. It's quite important also what you were sharing with us. I think it's with the staking. What I do know, it's with staking. When we start out with staking the World Crew, we will receive more other tokens than when we go on. So it's quite important that people are choosing how quickly they will also pay for the installments that they have right now, so they can have more UNTB tokens. So Mila, please give us some more information about the passive income streams with the World Crew.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, we have entire ecosystem developed around World Crew token. And I would advise for everybody to go on official UGPay group website and download a white paper, because this document has explained each token, what does it mean, what is it's created for. Because in order to really give you like proper information, you need to really a bit deeper, to understand what is the difference between all these tokens, what are advantages of having them. But to reply on Ellen's question, yes, World Crew will have a different income stream, passive income stream, so you don't have to buy and sell. It isn't exactly like Ellen said and Rita, it is not a utility token like a Bitcoin, it is security token, it has assets. So idea is you having it holding for whatever the years and pass it to your kids and grandkids and live your life on their passive dividend or passive income stream from this token. Very similar strategy again used by Warren Buffett or by Grant Cardone when he talks about investment into real estate. It is not just about to buy cheap and sell for more expensive. This is called speculative market. Idea of professional investors is to have an assets and you receive the passive income from the assets which will cover your lifestyle. And if you increase your lifestyle, then you increase your assets, so you receive even more passive income, and so on and so forth. So the logic with a WCRU is not just buy cheap and sell for more. I'm sure there are some people who will be doing this, but like I'll take it myself as example. My plan or my strategy based on creating the larger shares or larger ownership of their tokens, get as many tokens as it's possible, remembering the rules of private investor, and put aside 10 to 30% from my earnings on the monthly basis. So and the game would be to get a larger portion of the portfolio, so then I have passive income streams from ownership. And this will be a staking. This will be opportunity to earn UNTB, which then could be converted to the liquid dollars or pounds or euros or whatever your currency is. So there are entire infrastructure around this, as well as the loyalty bonuses, which will be in our community till October 2021, which are given to all our loyal partners, as well as the dividend profit, which will be linked with their portfolio a bit later when this will be on a blockchain. But there are definitely additional income streams which we provide, or which UGPay group rather provide with the token sale. And if you want to know the detail and understand what is the advantage, then go to the website UGPay Group IG, have a look and download the white paper and read through the documents, because it explains everything: emissions, lock-in period, percentage per month, different token types, and you would be more educated. And then if people ask you, you would be knowing what to answer. But the white paper is a great tool, and I really recommend you go through this.
This is wonderful. And for the people that are listening for the first time and that they're interested, please do contact and reach out to one of the partners. So you will have the advantage to get to know the company, but also get registered with a registration as a partner with this company. You will have way more advantages. So it's quite amazing also with the Elite Club and also the VIP Club and all the education and the possibilities also to buy the World Crew. This Saturday, we're going to have a special at 1, right? It's 3 o'clock Moscow time. It's 1 o'clock in the Netherlands. So everybody who's watching in Europe, it's 1 o'clock. We need to be there because there's going to be a special announcement. What I have read, we're going to have some special announcements about the launch of the sales of the World Crew, and there's going to be 4 special days, what I understand. Rita, do you know already about it? Because I'm not informed. Are you?
They didn't tell me, but I think someone in this room is laughing. So
yeah, she's laughing, but she's not going to share with us, I think. Yeah.
I do notice that I did see that, we're going to get a gift, and I'm thinking, another gift? We just got a gift in January. And then I'm looking at the date and I went, oh, it's a Valentine's gift, because it's coming around about the 14th.
Yeah, it's from the 10th until the 14th. Right.
Our CEO, he loves us. So it's a Valentine's.
Yeah. So we are curious, Mila, as you can imagine. Mila. But I think a lot of people are now watching and also curious. So please do pay attention and set time aside to listen live this Saturday, 1 o'clock. There's going to be a special announcement for a period of 4 days. It's from the 10th until the 14th of February, right? Yeah, I don't know if you're not going to tell anything, Mila.
No. Let's. Well, I think we so far we already give a lot of information, and people what they need to know right now is the time where EIP will stop containing bonuses, what to do with installments, and also what will happen on 10th. And then, as you correctly said, make sure, guys, you join in Saturday webinar, because there's going to be lots of updates as well from what is going on with their entire ecosystem and different companies, as well as some really cool announcement about UGPay group and token sale. So everything will be announced on Saturday. So make sure you're there to listen, to share excitement with us, and yeah, be there. It's going to be a live event, 12 languages all over the world. It's going to be a really awesome event to attend.
This is really wonderful. I also got some other questions from the Netherlands, especially, and I think everybody would like to know from the whole world. But what is the because right now a lot of people are in the registration of the global unit pay, Mila. And some people are a little bit, we are waiting, but that's fine. We have so many people that really want to use this payment system, because it's a great payment system to get money in and get money out, also into the exchange with Unitex. But with the payment, if I would like to buy the World Crew really soon, and I don't have that system yet.
Yeah, it's
not a possibility for me to get the money so I can get that World Crew in my hands, please?
There are possibilities, and already today in the back office there is option where you can top up with your card. You don't have to register in Global Unit Pay. You just give your card details and click OK. I did it. Like I tried myself everything already. It's went quite fast for Global Unit Pay as well. This is a payment solution company we're partnering with. They're based also in Switzerland. So they have a great team of anti-money laundering people who are checking all the IDs and verification. Plus, they have a partnership with the Global Pass, which is one of the biggest and famous verification company worldwide. So the Global Unit Pay, it will take some time, because it's completely next level and it's worldwide verification. So that's why if you don't want to wait for verification being done and pay through Global Unit Pay, there is an option already today to go and put your Visa MasterCard details and click pay. Within less than 15 seconds, you will have the money in your back office. Tried and tested already, it worked. And in the next few days, it also will be a cryptocurrency wallet linked as well. So if people wanted to top up by crypto, this also will be an option.
We are all happy.
All set.
Thank you so much. And thank you also, Mila, because you're also involved as a partner, also corporate, and for all your hard work and your mission, vision, your energy. Thank you so much, Rita, for your energy. Also in Australia, you were doing a great job over there, growing like crazy. And yeah, I really would love to meet each other soon somewhere on this world. I think we were talking about Dubai. But let's get everybody in the plane again in the next months. Then I think that energy will really also influence the developments really good. But still within the Zoom and the connection within the world in our community, so many people are adding to it and getting to know it. And it will be like a tsunami, what I expect. You were involved in the first stage of the crypto unit program in March 2019. Now we're going into the stage 1 of the World Crew. So ladies, how is the excitement, or what can we expect? Because I wasn't there with the first stage of the crypto unit program. So what can I expect? What can the audience expect with the first stage of the World Crew? Rita?
I would say 26 hours straight being up and not even getting any sleep. It was that exciting. people needed help to, purchase, people needed help to purchase packages, and you're just non-stop trying to help everyone get things processed. So stage one of any kind of launch is always exciting, and it's always, but don't leave it for the last minute, because things can sell out fast, and one day, I remember a stage selling out so fast, we blinked and we completely missed a stage in another project that we did. So, get in early as soon as it opens. If you want to get the best possible prices, it's always the early bird that gets the worms.
Yeah, because thank you, Rita, because what I understand is that the stage one will be until the 26th or 28th of February. I don't remember the date, I think 28. Mila, the first stage in the crypto unit program, how long did it take to sell out? Instead of 1 month, it was?
It will be shorter, so I believe it on 28. 28 is the last day. But what they are getting like stages, what this means, there are each stage linked with a certain development, and money has been raised. And in World Crew, also part of the tokenomics, which also could be accessible to the website. You can have a look what are the stages, how they planned, and what will be their volume company needed in order to go from one stage to another stage. But in general, getting early means, of course, you have the better opportunity. There are, of course, in investment specifically, the rewards is always comes together with a risk. So there are some people who might be not willing to get in early because they still don't have enough confidence, which is also fine. And they might wait for another, I don't know, months, 2 months, a year. Look what happened with the Bitcoin. Early it was, 200, now it's, 30,000 plus. So that's why same with the token. It's like the earlier you get, of course, you have more rewards. But the question is, then are you happy to take the certain risk on board as well? Because it is a new project. It has lots of advantages, of course. And unlike the Bitcoin, it has a real assets. And unlike the Bitcoin, we already have a millions of in community, and we have so many income streams attached. So that's why, of course, people who get early, they will have more advantages, more reward. But it's up to decision of each person. What is more important for you, to get early to get the biggest rewards, or you're more on the safer side where you want to wait for a year or so, and then you will be happy to enter the projects with a premium price, but then it will be much more established that it is on the first stages. And this is pretty much the question people need to ask themselves in order to make a right decision. But like for myself, as soon as I'm confident in the company and the management and the overall strategy, which I was before and I'm now 100%, like for me, it's no brainer. I understand the processes. I see how everything worked out. Every month, company has also summary meetings, closed meetings, with provided with the full transparency, with the full reports. So for me, it is enough to make a decision that I wanted to be in the first stage. But it's each person should make decision for itself, and I think then it will be wiser advice.
That's right, because I did not jump in it right away. Yeah, once I got more understanding, and I jumped into the education, and next to that I could get to know the project. So it was a gift. So that's way different right now. So get into education if you're not in, if you don't have that much money working for you, if you're depending on some kind of pension fund or whatever, it's external and they say they're not doing so well for you, don't leave it to another person. Leave it up to you and make the choice to control your future. And you can really do that in a couple of years. You can change so much for yourself and for your family. That's what I see in so many people's lives. I would like to thank you, ladies. It's 1 hour later. All the partners that already are in the company and known with the company, enjoy the ride. If you are curious about this ride and you're not registered yet, please get in contact with a person that maybe shared this live with you and get to know the company and take some time to really get that information into your system. And if it resonates with you, if it's for you, and if it's for you, it's okay. If it's not for you, then it's also okay. It's like, it's not for everybody, but if you see it, it's for you. And I would love to thank you, Rita and Mila. I really enjoyed this. And well, for everybody, see you this Saturday. And we are all looking forward about this exciting news and what's all going to happen in next week. Okay, well, bye, ladies. Maybe a last word, I don't know. And otherwise we wave.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Bye, Australia. Bye, Moscow. And greetings from the Netherlands here in Baden.
Bye, everyone.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.